Hey there, it's Rainy, and welcome back to the Whatever Corner. It's been a while, and I'm sorry about that. You might have noticed that I have two new additions here. Yeah, it's kind of cool, kind of hot. Anyway, I didn't really have anything to do today, so I was like, why not just make a video? Because that's obviously the smartest decision that I've ever had in my entire life. I guess I'm gonna use this as an excuse to like kind of video jot down and ramble out some ideas that I want to do as like video stuff. Like I know I said I wanted to do a tour of all my sketchbooks and stuff. So I can still do that. I would still be down to do that. But that's not enough cuz this is a whole channel and that might be one video. So I'm thinking about some other things to do on this, and I don't know what. This is just gonna be me basically saying, oh, I kind of want to do this, I kind of want to do this, etc., etc. So this can just be like your background music, or not music. This can be your background video or audio that you can be listening to if you need someone to like talk at you while you do something. I know a lot of my friends do that, and even I like have something in the background always when I have to do a task. So, yay. One thing I really want to do is like do experimental stuff. So, like one of the things I've been really listening to is music, and it's been Set It Off because they're my childhood and I love them. And Spotify Wrapped just came out, and apparently I'm in their 0.1% of listeners, and one of their songs called Fake Ass Friends, I'm their 0.005% top listener. So I have a problem. But also, that song I've really wanted to like make like a weird dance choreography kind of fucking video. I don't know how to explain it. But, like, the idea in my head is, like, you know, how I would be doing like, a weird TikTok dance for it. But I don't have the courage to do a TikTok dance for it. So I'm, like, wondering if I should dabble into animation or, like, just do it and then, I don't know, put it on here for shits and giggles. And see what comes up out of it. I don't know. Maybe I can do some dance videos or something, because, you know, dancing is another, like, part of my life that I do want to get more into. And one of the songs that I really want to do is, like, from a video game called No Straight Roads. Haha. Basically, the video game is, like, the punk scene or the rock scene is no longer really strong in the city, and like the elite are EDM, and so these two people have to go around the city and beat up the EDM artists and show that rock is still powerful and alive. And one of the bosses they go against is like the Vocaloid, the Hatsune Miku of the world. And that song is just so good, and I've been playing it on repeat for hours and hours and hours. A couple other videos that I'm thinking about doing is like just nerdy deep diving into things like Soul Eater and being like, yo, there's some theory about this and I want to talk about it. But I don't know if I really would be one of those theory channels, because I don't have the patience and the attention span to watch those hour-long videos about theories or just like the deep dive, the lore of blank. So I don't know if I could do that for me for this. You know? That seems very hypocritical. Another thing that I'm thinking about is like just like talking about like what I'm doing now, what I said in the intro, talking about my life and how it is and what stuff I have to deal with. Like one of the videos that popped up in my head was the inconvenience of eczema. But who's gonna click on that video? Who's gonna do that? Who is gonna watch that? I don't know. Maybe. I like talking about the problems I have to deal with because I'm human and I like to tell people I have problems. And then people are like, hey, I have those problems as well. Another thing is I could be like, the job market is trash and I can't find a job. I've been unemployed since May 2024. Yeah. But do I want to be depressing? No. Or at least not that much. I could talk about my crocheting because I started crocheting and I made like this little cardigan thing and it's really cute, and maybe make a crochet journey or like tutorials. Even though I'm following patterns, I'm not really making anything new. I tried making like an editing tutorial thing on my other channel, my main channel, but it's very old, and I think it got copyrighted because I used a copyrighted song on it. So I can talk about testosterone and how that like affects you as you go throughout the years. But there's so many videos about that already, and like there's so many pamphlets and stuff that the doctor should be giving you if you are thinking about going on testosterone. And if they're not, that's just another proof of why the United States sucks at healthcare. But again, I don't want to be that depressing. One quick side tangent is that I got called sir like at least 3 times in the store, and that was very gender affirming. Yay. Anyway, so yeah, that was a quick little tangent thing. I don't know, ramble. We'll call it a ramble. That'll be the title, ramble. Anyway, thank you for joining me in my little corner of the universe. Peace. I don't know. I don't know what that was. I don't know what this is.